Why didn't Steve Perry's album debut at number one? I'll tell you why I believe it didn't. Coming right up.
And now it's time for Steve Perry News with Gary Stuckey. All Steve Perry News.
Hello, everybody. It's Gary Stuckey. Welcome back to another episode of Steve Perry News. Steve Perry's album Trace is number 6 on the Billboard 200 album chart. That's pretty good. Some are wanting to go to number 1. I am too, but it hasn't got there quite yet, and I'm sure it will go up eventually. But number 6 is not bad. That's breaking the record for Steve's other albums that didn't make it that far, as I've mentioned in other videos. But number 6 is good. We'll take that for now, right? And I was thinking this morning, what affects these album sales, and maybe why wasn't Steve's album debuting at number 1? Here's something to think about. Remember back in the day when you were younger and you were a kid or, teen or something, and you said, hey, I want to buy Journey Escape. So you went to Kmart or something and you bought the album. It was a physical sale. You bought it, paid the money, paid the cash, and it counted. So that went on the charts, because that was a sale and so many albums sold. And that's the way you got credit for these charts, was because of album sales. Well, fast forward into the future now, and you have Spotify and you have Apple and things like that. You're streaming the music. You can pay so much and hear the songs. So they have to factor in, does that count so many streams and listens count as a album sale? It's not really accurate. And then you have YouTube, of course, who has been feuding with Billboard, because Billboard's saying, look, we're not going to count those views because there's no money exchanged. And to a point you agree, because it's not the same as you going to the store and buying that album. But with YouTube and the availability of these songs, it does hurt. It hurts the sales, but it also helps with the popularity of the album and the songs, because it's all over the world. They're giving you a chance to hear and see the songs for free. And like I said, that doesn't go well with record companies that are trying to make money. But as far as the popularity of a song, the popularity of, like, Steve Perry, he's been viewed all over the world. So, but like I said, YouTube and Billboard have been going back and forth, kind of arguing. Of course, YouTube gets they get paid for ads and things like that. They have a deal with the record companies, but they don't get the credit for album sales as they should. And I personally think they should, as far as popularity goes, because the thing is, if you're not buying the album, you are viewing the songs. And if they have all the songs available on YouTube and you're enjoying it, that should count for something. And maybe it's not the same as an album sale, but to me, that's what's hindering. That's why Steve Perry's album didn't go to number 1 or debut, because so many people are watching it for free. So here's my thing. Here's what I think you should do. And I've been saying, everybody needs to go out now. If you've seen Steve Perry's album or are streaming it, go ahead and go buy it. Go ahead and physically go buy that album, or download it from his website. But go buy a couple, give them away as Christmas presents or something, like I said, Perry Christmas. But if you do that, if you enjoy that album, and Traces is an awesome album, if you enjoy this album, give Steve credit for it and go buy it. And like I said, I don't disagree with YouTube as far as promoting this music. It's getting it out there, and like videos like I'm doing helps to sell. But I think that's the whole point. I think streaming the music is cool, but it's setting you up to go, hey, these are great songs. I need to go do my part and purchase this album. So that's something to think about. So maybe everybody should think about that and tell people this. If you really want to see Steve at number one, go out and buy that album. Hey, this is Gary Stuckey. Don't stop believing, everybody. God bless.